Hello everyone, this is Elijah with the RideShare Guy, and in this video we're going to be doing a tutorial of the Postmates driver app, as well as covering the process of how to complete a delivery on Postmates. For those of y'all that don't know what Postmates is a delivery carrier service similar to Uber Eats, Doordash, and Grubhub, where you can get things delivered to you, such as meals from restaurants. And while most people are using it to get meals delivered from restaurants, you can also order retail items off of Postmates too. Now, before we get into the details of how to complete a delivery on the Postmates driver app, we do need to cover the sign-up process, and there is an arbitration agreement that you need to agree to when you're signing up. Now, this is a updated video of a previous Postmates driver tutorial, so I'm going to play a clip from one of our older tutorials that's still relevant right now from John to explain this arbitration agreement.
Before we get too far into the sign-up process here, I do want to say that part of the terms of service agreement includes an arbitration clause. Essentially, you're agreeing that if you have any disputes with Postmates, that you will resolve those disputes through an arbiter rather than through a court of law. You do have the option to opt out of this. There's a link about 3/4 of the way down through this terms of service. You can click that link and fill out your information, and then you do not have to agree to that portion of the terms of service. And while we are on the subject of legal disclaimers, I do also want to mention that Postmates is one of our affiliate partners. We get a referral fee, a little commission when people click our links to sign up. That's one of the ways we help support the site and can continue to make informative videos like the one you are watching right now. I do want to thank you all for your support, and with that said, let's get back into the walkthrough.
So now that we covered the arbitration agreement, we're going to hop over to my computer so you can visually see how to complete a delivery on Postmates, as well as various other things that you need to know about the app. The Postmates sign-up process is relatively simple. There's no in-person orientation. Everything is done online or inside the app. So to start out with, you'll need to give them an email address and create a password. If you haven't signed up for Postmates and you would like to become a driver, you can do so by using the link in the description below in the pinned comment, or you can click on the card in the top right-hand corner right now. Once you sign up, Postmates will then mail you a credit card that you can use to pay for Postmate orders. The exact time frame is going to vary depending on what's going on with Postmates, but we tend to see that it takes between 5 to 7 business days to get to your mailbox. Once you complete the sign-up process, you'll find yourself at this screen. This is what's known as the heat map. The redder an area is on this map, the more activity that's going on in that area of the map. And the lighter the color is, the less activity is going on. So to start off, you want to click Go Online. Once online, Postmates will start searching for offers to send you. You'll know you're online because Postmates will have a Finding Offers on the screen. If at any point you need to go offline, just hit Offline. Postmates will then ask you if you want to go offline or if you want to stay online. After a while, you'll eventually get a request that comes in. If you want to accept the delivery, you can click Accept, or if you want to decline it, you can hit Decline. Postmates will show you the restaurant and also an area where the drop-off is going to be at. But if you want a closer look, you can always zoom in on the map. Postmates also has what is known as blitz time. Blitz time is when demand is so high in a certain area that customers will have to pay more in order to get food delivered to them. That additional fee will be given to the driver in the form of blitz time. This basically adds a multiplier to the distance that you'll be traveling, which means you'll get paid more money. You can tell if something has blitz time by looking in the top left-hand corner and looking for a multiplier. Once you've accepted the delivery, this screen will pop up letting you know that the delivery has been added to your queue. Postmates will then show you the restaurant, the exact address, and they'll let you know what type of delivery this is. You want to start off by hitting the Navigate button, which will pull up your phone's default GPS and start navigating you to the restaurant or to the store. There are 3 types of orders on Postmates. The first is the prepaid order, where all you do is go and pick the food up. The second type is where you go and you pay for the food using the debit card, but the order has already been placed. The third type is when you place the order and you pay for the food with the Postmates debit card. First, let's cover the prepaid. It's important to mention that if you are going to some kind of retail store, there's a chance that the customer will be buying alcohol or cigarettes. And if that's the case, you will need your ID in order to complete the delivery. For the prepaid type of order, you want to check for any merchant notes and follow them. After you've done this, you want to go in there and confirm the order number, the items that are in the order, and confirm if there are any beverages or drinks. Once you've done this, you want to hit confirm order. That covers the prepaid order. Next, we'll cover the place an order or just paying with the debit card scenario. When this is the case, you'll know which one it is by looking at the screen as soon as you take the order and arrive at the restaurant. If the restaurant is out of a certain item, you want to click the unavailable button. Once you have placed and picked up the order, the app won't let you proceed with the delivery process until you add a receipt. You want to click on the add receipt. Once here, you'll want to enter the exact dollar amount that the order costs, and then you want to click on the button in the top left hand corner in order to take a picture of the receipt. Click the Save button, and then you can continue with the order by pressing Continue. If at some point you need any help or you need to cancel the delivery, you can click the question mark in the top right hand corner and select whichever one is appropriate. You'll also have the option to contact the customer by clicking on the phone icon or the text icon that will be on the screen when you accept the order. So if for whatever reason you need to contact them, you can do so. Once you've pressed Confirm Order, then you're going to be ready to start heading to the customer for the drop-off. So you want to slide Complete Pickup, and then you will enter the drop-off portion of the delivery. If the order contains any cigarettes or alcohol, then you will be required to ask for verification and to scan the customer's ID just to verify that they're of the right age to order this. If at any point you decide that you want this delivery to be your last delivery and you don't want Postmates to send you any more deliveries, you want to click on the map icon in the top right hand corner. This will give you the option to stop deliveries or stop offers, as Postmates puts it, meaning that you won't receive another delivery while you're on a current delivery. Once you're in this phase, you can hit the Continue button and begin heading your way to the customer. There are three types of drop-offs that you encounter on Postmates. You'll know which type it is because Postmates will let you know, just like you see on the screen it says deliver to the customer, hand off the items to the customer. This is the first type where you just hand the items to the customer. The second type is where the customer wants you to wait in the car and they'll come to you. So you wait in the designated location and wait for them to come and pick up their order. The third type is what is known as a contactless delivery, where they have the option to just leave it at the door. When that option pops up, you'll need to drop off the delivery and take a picture of where you've left it based on what the customer wants. Just like before, if you need to contact the customer, you can hit that phone icon and you can press that navigate button to pull up your phone's GPS to start heading to the customer. If you are carrying items that will require verification, when you click on the order, it will ask you to scan the customer's ID. So you want to hit the Scan ID and wait for them to get their ID out. Once they've done this, you want to hit the Get Started button, and then it will pull up a scanner app that will allow you to scan the customer's ID. Just have them hold it out, and the phone will take care of the rest. Once their ID has been scanned and verified, you can hit the Done button, and congratulations, you've officially verified their ID and that they're old enough to consume the content that was ordered. Once you've dropped off the order, you want to slide Complete Delivery, and congratulations, you've completed your first Postmates delivery. If you have any issues with the drop-off, then you want to hit that question mark to let Postmates know that there's some kind of issue, and they'll be able to help you with what to do next, such as cancellations or contacting the customer. In the event of a cancellation, if the delivery was from a retail shop or retail store, Postmates will then let you know that you'll need to take the items back to the store, but don't worry, Postmates does reimburse you for the extra time and mileage it takes to bring the items back. You can see how much you made off the delivery shortly after you complete it. It will show delivery complete and the amount you earned at the top. Things do take longer to process on Postmates, so what you see is not going to be the full amount. It will be the amount before any kind of tip is added. Once 24 hours has gone by, then the processing will be complete and you can see the tips that were added to your delivery and your deliveries part of your dashboard. Next, we'll go into some of the features of the Postmates driver app. As you can see, we're on the heat map, and Postmates will often tell you when there are peak times of activity based on customer demand. So you might want to consider going online when it says so. You can get further elaboration on this by clicking upwards, and it will show you exactly what time frames have the most activity based on how things operate in your market. If at any point you want to invite others to give Postmates a try, you want to click the gift icon in the top right hand corner. From time to time, Postmates does offer referral bonuses, so this could be another way of making money for you. Next, we're going to click the bars in the top left-hand corner, and this will bring up your driver dashboard. Here you can see any type of promotions that are coming up, your current balance based on the deliveries that you've done so far, the deliveries that you have done so far, your deposits, any news that Postmates deems to be important, additional tips and tricks, and the fleet store where you can buy additional Postmates gear. Next, we'll click on our person icon in the top left-hand corner, and this takes us to the back end. If you end up losing your prepaid card, you can order another one by clicking on prepaid card. If you need to update a vehicle or add another one, you can add another vehicle by clicking on vehicles. If you click the banking tab, you can add your bank account and also add a debit card, which will allow you to cash out instantly for a small fee. Next, let's look at preferences. When it comes to preferences, you have a few options here. You can choose to be notified when blitz time is in effect, or you can let Postmates know to not notify you when it goes in effect. Postmates has the option to automatically accept delivery requests on your behalf, but if you want to, you can turn this off and just manually accept them. This requires you to hit that accept button anytime a request pops up, and if at any point you want to change your navigation, this will be the place to do so. If at any point you need help with anything involving Postmates, you want to click on the Help Center. It's full of various resources that you can use to solve your problem or contact Postmates directly. And that covers our updated Postmates driver tutorial. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, as well as subscribe if you're new and hit that bell icon so you can be notified when we come out with more Postmates content. We publish new videos every single week, so if you have any questions, feel free to shoot us an email or leave it in the comments section below. And don't forget to check out our other driver tutorials such as Doordash, Uber Eats, and Instacart. That does it for this video. I will catch you in the next one. Be safe and profitable, everyone.